Point to fifth one. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining A equal to 1 negative 5 and B negative 4 5 is divided by x axis, and also find the coordinates of the point of division. Now it is given A and B, it is divided by x axis. On x axis y will be 0. So let us take x0 be the point that divides this one. Okay, be the point divides AB in the ratio m1 is to m2. Okay, now so let us find out what are the coordinates of this point. That is m1 into negative 4 plus m2 into 1 by m1 plus m2, then m1 into 5 plus m2 into negative 5 by m1 plus m2, that is equal to x and 0. So this one is our x, this one is y coordinate is 0. So equate that y coordinate. 5m1 minus 5m2 by m1 plus m2, that is equal to 0. Now cross multiply this one, so that part will be get 0. So 5m1 minus 5m2 will be equal to 0. 0 into this one, 0 you will get, or 5m1 equal to 5m2, or m1 by m2 is equal to 5 by 5, that is 1 you are getting. Okay, so m1 by m2 1 you will get. Then find out the value of x coordinate, putting m1 equal to 1 and m2 equal to 1. So 1 into negative 4 plus 1 into negative 1 into positive 1 by 1 plus 1. So negative 4 plus 1 by 2, that is negative 3 by 2. So the points are negative 3 by 2 and 0. Now sixth one, if 1, 2, 4, y, x, 6 and 3, 5 are the vertices of the parallelogram taken in order, find x and y. So we have already discussed one problem like this in the example. So 1, 2, then 4y, 6, x, 6, then 3, 5 are the points. Now the property we use there is diagonals of the parallelogram bisect each other. That is, if you are finding out the midpoint of diagonal, it will be same. So find the midpoint of, let us mark that as ABCD. Midpoint of AC first, that is 1 plus x divided by 2, 2 plus 6 divided by 2, that is 1 plus x divided by 2, and 2 plus 6 divided by 2, 8 by 2. Let us keep 8 by 2, no need to write there 4 because that 2 will get cancelled there. Now midpoint of BD that is equal to 3 plus 4 divided by 2, then 5 plus y divided by 2, 3 plus 4, that is 7 divided by 2, and let us keep 5 plus y divided by 2. Now look at here, midpoint is same for these two diagonals. That means their x coordinate will be the same and y coordinate will be same. So you can equate the x coordinate, that is 1 plus x divided by 2 will be equal to 7 by 2. So 2 you can cancel there. So 1 plus x will be equal to 7, or x is equal to 7 minus 1, that is equal to 6 you will get. Now 5 plus y by 2, that is equal to 8 by 2. So 2 you can cancel there. So 5 plus y, that is equal to 8, or y is equal to 8 minus 5, that is 3 you will get. So first one, x is equal to 6 and y equal to 3 there. One, find the coordinate of a point A where AB is the diameter of the circle whose centers 2, negative 3 and B is equal to 1, 4. So center is given, diameter, one of the end it is given 1, 4, and you are asked to find out the coordinates of A. So what is the relation between that center and diameter? That diameter is a largest chord passing through the center. That means this center will be the midpoint of that that line segment or the diameter. Okay, so A 2 is, so A coordinates of A let us take as x and y. Now if you are finding out the midpoint of AB, this one center you will get, that is x plus 1 divided by 2, the midpoint of AB, that is y plus 4 divided by 2, that is same as 2 and negative 3. Okay, now equate x coordinate, that is x plus 1 divided by 2 is equal to 2, and y coordinate, y plus 4 divided by 2 is equal to negative 3. Now cross multiply, x plus 1 is equal to 4, or x is equal to 4 minus 1, that is equal to 3. X coordinate you got as 3. Now cross multiply here also, y plus 4 is equal to negative 6, or y is equal to negative 6, negative 4, that is equal to negative 10. So x coordinate, so coordinates of A will be 3 and negative 10. Okay, so which property we have used? That is the center will be the midpoint of the diameter. Okay, so x plus 1 divided by 2 you can take, y plus 4 divided by 2 you can take, that will be the points, coordinates of the center. Okay, one, if A and B are negative 2 and negative 2, B 2, negative 4 respectively, find the coordinates of P such that AP is equal to 3 by 7 of AB and P lies on the line segment AB. Now what is given? The AB is a line. P is in between A and B. Okay, now it is given AP by AB, that is equal to, in the ratio 3 by 7. AP means this much, AB means whole. So this by this is equal to 3 by 7. That means what will be PB? That will be 4. Now why 7 minus 3, that is 4. So P divides AB in the ratio 3 by 4. Okay. Now our M1 is to M2 is in the ratio 3 is to 4. Now find the coordinates of P. Okay. So what is A and B there? A is equal to -2, -2, and B is equal to 2 and -4. So M1 into, that is 3 into 2 plus 4 into -2 by 3 plus 4, and 3 into -4 plus 4 into -2 by 3 plus 4, or 3 into 2, 6 minus 8 by 7, and minus 12 minus 8 by 7. So that is -2 by 7 and -20 by 7. So the coordinates of P are -2 by 7 and -20 by 7. Now ninth one, find the coordinates of the point which divides the line segment. A is equal to -2, 2, and B is equal to 2, 8 in 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts. So AB. So AB is there. A is equal to -2, 2, and B is equal to 2, 8. So it divides into 4 equal parts. That means what? So let us take C, D and D. Okay. So coordinates of D. D will be the midpoint of AB. Okay. So if you are finding out the midpoint of AB, you are getting coordinates of D. After finding coordinates of D, then C will be the midpoint of A and D, and E will be the midpoint of D and B. So that, I think that will be easier for you. Otherwise you have to take 1:3, then again you have to take 2:2 or half, like that. So better you take the midpoint of AB. So first let D be the midpoint. Midpoint of AB. So coordinates of D are, so -2 plus 2 divided by 2, and 2 plus 8 divided by 2, that is -2 plus 2. So 0 divided by 2 and 10 divided by 2. 0 divided by 2 means 0, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. So D you will get as 0, 5. Now find the coordinates of C. That is, let C be the midpoint of AD. Now what is A? This one. D is equal to this one. So coordinates will be -2 plus 0 divided by 2, 2 plus 5 divided by 2, or -2 by 2 and 7 by 2. or negative 2 by 2 means negative 1 and 7 by 2. Now one more you have to find out E. So E be the midpoint of DB. So D point is 0, 5 and B is 2, 8. So you will get 0 plus 2 divided by 2, 5 plus 8 divided by 2. So 0, 2 by 2, that is 1. 5, 13 by 2. So 2 by 2, 1 and 13 by 2. So all the 3 points you got. First one 0, 5. Another one is negative 1, 7 by 2. Next one is 1 and 13 by 2. Now find the area of a rhombus if its vertices are 3, 0, 4, 5, negative 1, 4 and negative 2, negative 1 taken in order. Now it is a rhombus. You are asked to find out the area. How will you find the area of the rhombus? So it is already given there, that is ABCD is a rhombus. Then find out the diagonals. Half the product of the diagonals will give you the area of the rhombus. Remember that one. So let us mark this one 3, 0, 4, 5, negative 1, 4 and negative 2, negative 1. Okay. Now to find the diagonal AC. How will you find out? By using distance formula. Okay. So negative 1, negative 3 the whole square, 4 minus 0 the whole square. So negative 3, negative 4, that is negative 4. Negative 4 square plus 4 square. So negative 4 is 16 plus 16. You will get root of 32. AC is equal to that one. Now find what is BD. BD is equal to negative 2, negative 4 the whole square, negative 1, negative 5 the whole square, or negative 6 square, again negative 6 square, 36 plus 36, that is equal to 72. Or here you can write 16. 16 into 2 is 32. So root of 16 is 4. 4 root 2. Here you can write 36 into 2 is 72. So 6 root 2. Okay. Now your question is find the area. Area of rhombus is equal to half product of diagonal so that is equal to half of our diagonals are 4 root 2 and 6 root 2. Now root 2 into root 2, 2 you will get. So 4 into 6 into 2 by 2, half, that is by 2. So that 2 will get cancelled. 4 into 6, 24 centimeter, maybe centimeter square or meter square, whatever it is. Okay. So area will be 24 centimeter square. Okay.